Hi, Fit Tubers! It's me, your girl, Swolerella, with the Prosecco. And we're going to do a react video today, which we've never done. I think it's like my 5th video ever. So I figured, what better time than the present? So we're going to be doing a little video situation thing on Amberlynn Reid. And she's a very popular react video subject. And I think that's probably why she makes videos the way that she does. So, if you don't know who she is, you're not going to... Either you're going to think I'm a total blunt cunt, which is true, but when it comes to Amberlynn and Chantel and, like, Nikado and a few other folks, it's kind of warranted. Less so Nikado and definitely a lot Chantal and Amberlynn. So, without further ado, we're going to jump right in. There we go. Jump too far. Alright. What is this intro? Twinks.
Hey guys, so welcome to a new video. I probably look worse than I ever have because I feel worse than I ever have. I know a lot of people hate when I say, oh, I'm going through something but I don't want to talk about it. I just want you guys to know that's why I haven't been uploading.
Okay, people hate when you say that because you say that and then you upload anyway. Like, you have defeated the purpose. I don't get it. So, I mean, we don't hate that you're, like, going through things and don't want to record and take some time off. We hate that you say you're going to do those things, then 2 days later you post about the thing that you're super upset about. Just a little FYI.
We recently got bad news.
Okay.
It's not really something that we want to talk about, if ever. And it's like 2 really bad things happened. I know a lot of people are going to throw assumptions and stuff.
I have a few.
Best thing I can say, it has nothing to do with Becky's family, because I feel like that's the first thing, since that's something that's been really going on lately.
I did assume it was Becky's family because there was that whole GoFundMe situation scenario thing with her mom, and then her sister having been married or living with a pedophile who she then wished cancer on everybody. It was a lot, and I don't know the full extent of everything because, like, people like that kind of just disgust me. And I got the idea that they were using people for donations, even though Amberlynn says she makes like $15,000 a month doing this, whatever this is that she's doing. So, you're right. I did think it was about Becky's family.
Nothing to do with Becky's family.
Mm-hmm.
But yesterday, I filmed like a little video showing what I ate in a day. And yesterday, I actually didn't really eat that much at all.
I don't believe
so I'm actually going to show you guys that clip after this. I've gotten a lot of messages of people saying, I miss you, come back to YouTube, and I feel obligated to continue posting. Obviously not daily, but...
Where are all these comments and messages? Who is telling you, like, we miss you in your content? What content? I want y'all, the people who have sent her these messages, to DM me at Swolerella on Instagram, at Real Swolerella on Twitter. Tell me what the fuck you're talking about.
I just want you guys to know that there are going to be days where I don't post because I do need that mental break. I am emotionally and just like physically exhausted. I am so emotionally exhausted that it's like physically, I'm feeling it physically.
Okay. I get what she's saying. You are so caught up in your head, doing mental gymnastics, the Olympics of the brain going on, and you're tired. I experience that all of the time. I talk to my therapist about it. But when she said that is not where my mind went. And this is what I'm saying when, like, some people are going to be like, oh my God, Swolerella, you're so mean and judgmental. But my first thought was, you're physically exhausted because you weigh 600 pounds and you physically cannot support that weight. So it doesn't shock me that you're physically exhausted. It's probably both. Mental, emotion stuff, plus the physical. Just a thought.
That makes sense. So, anyways, here is what I filmed yesterday. So I have some. These are supposed to be fried dumplings,
Girl,
but to me,
I ordered those today. We are full.
They never really seem fried, which I don't mind. And then we have some like sauce. I don't really know what it is.
I have sauce,
but I think there's some green onion in there. This looks honestly so good.
It does.
So yes, I am eating in my room, and if I look like I've been crying, it's because I have. I don't really want to get into it.
Of course you don't. Why would you say it then? Hunty! Why? Why say it? Layla, why did she say it? We don't know.
Got some very bad news today. So let's not talk about that. Take my mind off of it with some dumplings. So
take my mind off of it with some
Twinkie's
Girl,
drinking
I
water
feel
right
that,
now,
though.
so if you hear that. Alright, let's take a bite.
Let's. I hate watching people eat on camera.
This is really good. Oh my god.
The sound, I cannot.
I feel like dumplings from like Chinese restaurants, they aren't always the best. But, wow.
These apparently are the best.
I also got something else.
Ooh. I'm shook.
Which this is
unrelated comment. Every Chinese restaurant has these bags. This Walmart smiley face plastic bag. Is there some kind of like monopoly on these? Like I've never seen anybody else use them. I know that's unrelated, but I have questions.
This is one of my most favorite things. Came with white rice. Not complaining.
Same.
I usually eat this in 2 separate meals. So when I get this, I'll eat it in 2 separate meals. This is Singapore rice noodle. I'll show you guys like a close-up. But did this not come with a fork? No, it did not.
What?
So I wanted to show you guys up close what it looks like. So when I get this, I actually do not eat the pork or the chicken out of it because that's just my little opinion here is that I don't like it too much. But I do eat the shrimp. So I take out all the chicken and like these little beef situations or pork. They're pork. I don't know why I'm saying beef.
Beef situations. I've never heard anyone refer to as many situations as Amberlynn has. The food's a situation. Everything's a situation. Especially this pork. Also, why would you order a meal that you know is going to come with like a large amount of food that you don't want to eat? Like, that's just a waste.
I'm so annoying. Usually I would ask for, you know, just shrimp or maybe just a vegetable one. But they actually do not have that option, which is really shocking because I tried asking one time, but that's okay. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know what's in here besides the obvious. Like, I don't know the seasonings. It kind of tastes a little curry, but there is egg. There is some spices for sure because there's a little bit of spice, a little bit of kick.
We love
obviously
a kick.
Onion. There's some, like, carrot slices. It's so freaking good. And obviously the 3 meats, shrimp, pork, and chicken.
She got it right this time. Pork.
So, Twinkie's like, can I have some?
Give Twinks
no, baby,
the
love.
chicken.
And then white rice. Everyone knows
You're
what
not
that
gonna
looks like.
eat it.
Okay, so we got a fork.
Ugh.
So I haven't picked out the meat yet, so I'm just going to eat around it. You guys, this is honestly so good. And it's like, I handle spice really well. So
weird thing to
I personally didn't even notice that it was like spicy. But last time I had this, I had Eric take a bite, and he goes, "Oh my god, I could tell why you like it because it's kind of spicy." And
I'm surprised she let Eric take a bite with this classic food aggression that we have seen her portray to us in multiple videos. So, but I guess it was too spicy.
I was like, is it though? And now, like, oh yeah, I guess it kind of is. Nikocado Avocado did a eating like Amberlynn Reed video, and
he does that every day.
He texted me.
He eats just as
and
bad
wanted
as
to know
you do.
like the unhealthy foods that I like. So I listed off a bunch of stuff for him.
Okay.
And this was one of the things, and he was like super excited for it. And I was like, I just get it at the Chinese restaurant.
The Chinese restaurant. Do they live in the same region? Honestly, I don't know. Do they live in the same place where like you would get the same restaurant food? Like, but she described the Chinese restaurant. Yeah, I get my stuff from the Thai place. What? The steak place, the burger place. Girl! Especially Chinese restaurants. Those are a dime a dozen. Okay. The Chinese restaurant.
And so he was like, oh, yeah, blah, blah. He couldn't get it, though. And I was, like, really sad because I was like, this is, like, one of my favorite things.
He's not really eating like you, is he?
A little shrimpy.
I love a little shrimpy.
So, I'm going to eat this.
Oh, man.
Last night, I watched the new American Horror Story episode.
I love me some VHS.
Loved it. It was so freaking good. I'm having a Sprite Zero, which they now call Sprite Zero Sugar.
Stop it.
It was amazing. It was so good. Becky hasn't yet seen it, so she's about to watch it right now. And yeah, so that's what we're doing.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest. This is the only video I wanted to film today, only because like I just feel so like defeated and distraught and like emotionally exhausted, and I have gotten so many messages on Instagram and Snapchat just saying, we miss your content, we miss your videos, when are you gonna upload again? And so I'm making this video for the people who want to see me.
Okay. First, I don't think you're getting those messages. Maybe you're trying to convince us that you have a lot of people who are like, Amberlynn, come back to us. I've read your comments, girl. It's not usually what people are saying. Also, I don't know if y'all can tell, I've been watching a lot of Zachary Michael, and he's got the whole like shtick where he like looks for things, and he's got the magnifying glass, and I don't want to like copy him, but holy shit, I love him, and just everything about it. So I find myself when I do videos or just kind of just daily life, when people say things to me, I'm taking on his like mannerisms. So love you, Zachy.
This is a bad angle, so I do apologize, but anyways, so this is my next meal, but I do want to say I actually did not finish the Singapore rice noodle. I ate about half of it. I did finish the dumplings though. Those were really, really good.
I don't think you ate just half of it. I mean, my version of half and your version of half have classically been very different definitions. And also, every time she says, like, I didn't even finish it, it's like, that one time it was 2 potato wedges, and they were, like, this big. I'm sorry, but, like, is that going to be your meal the next day? Girl, you're proud of not finishing 2 potato wedges? Okay.
And later on that night, I decided to have something sweet. So these are white grapes, or at least that's what they're called. And these are the ones that taste like cotton candy. If you guys have ever heard of those, you know what I'm saying. These are so freaking good. And if you haven't heard of them, you need them.
You're wrong.
So I put them in the freezer. So those are frozen grapes. And when you freeze these grapes, literally tastes like candy. Literally tastes like candy.
Literally.
It is so freaking good. And I got some Cheerios. This is Cheerio and oat cereal. It is so good. I love it a lot. And we have some milk. I did add too much milk.
Milk. M-A-L-K.
That was a slip up. That was an accident. But I did finish all the milk, I did finish all the cereal, and I had a few grapes left over. So this was actually my last meal of the day. Like I said, in my opinion and how I normally eat, this was not a lot of food.
She's right that in terms of how much she normally eats, this is not a lot of food. But, girl, quantity does not equal quality. Like, okay. The Singapore noodles and the dumplings, like, I can tell you firsthand, those dumplings, like, 6 are usually, like, 400 to 500 calories, like, depending on what kind of meat is inside, like, what, if they're fried, steamed, like, what kind of sauce you're using. And she used the sauce. We saw her do it. And, like, the kind of oil they use for those, you know, like, the whole situation. Chinese food has a ton of calories and fat and sodium. And, you know, our girl doesn't like to be swollen, but bring on the sodium. And it's like, okay, you didn't eat as much as you usually do. That's true. I will give you that. But you still ate garbage food. And, like, everyone's going to be like, oh, you said you ordered those too. Yeah, I'm not 600 pounds. Like, I don't feel bad. I work out every day. You know, I digress. I'm just saying, thank God she didn't finish those few grapes because that really would have pushed her over the edge.
Not a lot of food at all. Hey guys, so it is the next day, and I figured
love when she does this.
I'll do another comment of the day. I do like doing these. So we have almost 3,000 comments. So I'm gonna let it load. Oh, and I think what I'm gonna start saying is the video title of where I'm reading it from, which it's always the last video that I uploaded, but this one is called Being Friends with My Ex. So randomly pick winner. So this is actually a reply to someone. Oh my God. I don't think I want to read those because it's not like directed towards me, and that's what I'm looking for. Have you considered losing some weight? Okay.
So I got some phone calls during that whole thing, and it's like, it messes up my whole setup. But the previous comment she had done was someone responding, and I just saw Big Al's fupa, and thank you for that. And this one is, have you considered losing some weight? And what I want to imagine is them saying it like a worried friend who's trying to be like, have you considered losing some weight? But what they probably said it as was, have you considered losing some weight? And it's like, huh, no. That hadn't even crossed my mind. Now, ALR is not good at losing weight. She's not good at consistency, but all she talks about in all of her videos is losing weight. So I have mixed feelings about this comment, but it's pretty good.
That is a silly question. So I guess the question really isn't silly to someone who might be new to my channel. So if you are new to my channel, hello. My name is Amber. What's happening? My highest weight, 572 point.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, I'm sorry. Everything is going wrong. Just give me a second. This is my first React video. Could y'all just like give me a little breaky poo? Okay, we're almost there. Okay, here we go.
So if you are new to my channel, hello. My name is Amber Lynn. My highest weight, 572.4.
I think it's higher. But she won't do weight.
Disgusting, horrid. At 16 years old, I was 420 pounds.
That's sad. I feel
One
bad.
point in my life when I was about 21, 22, I got down to 331. I thought I was living the life. Then I went through a little bit of traumatizing changes. Like I found I had gallstones. I thought it was like the end of the world. Then me and my girlfriend broke up.
Number one.
And then I got with another girl and I was like free on my own. Long story short, I had another heartbreak.
We know who
I got super depressed, and then I reached 572.4.
Okay.
Disgusting, horrible, and yes, I have considered losing weight. That's something that is on my mind 24/7. It's something I struggle with, and I've actually been trying really hard to take away my binge eating. It's a struggle for people who binge eat. I know you understand. It is rough. I also have a food addiction, which is also very hard to handle, especially mixed when you have a binge eating disorder, or even if you don't have a disorder, just the fact that you binge, because I do binge, but I haven't.
One of the same kind of?
It's been, I'm going to say, about a week now. I am going through a lot at the moment, and I'm trying to just keep like a positive mind frame and stuff like that. And I did weigh in yesterday. I did not film it, and I actually lost like, I think it was a good 8 pounds, 6 to 8 pounds since I last weighed in for you guys.
Okay, here's my thing about losing weight when you're as emotionally traumatized as she says she is. Usually that happens, in my experience, for sure. I have lost weight when I'm very upset about something. So you just don't have an appetite. Which we see by how much less she has eaten in that last video that she showed us. But I'm just saying that passes, and the trend is that weight comes back, because that's not a viable diet. So I'm happy that she's happy to see the scale go down, but if it's not in the healthy way that she needs to do it, and it's not intentional weight loss, I just don't see it lasting.
So I was very happy to see that. I'm very proud. Taking away the junk and not binging really freaking helps. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.
Okay, I'm sorry. Chinese food, not junk? Okay. You know what? I have faith. Very little of it, but maybe getting bad news or whatever will kickstart her, like, oh my god, I'm killing myself thing, and she'll actually, like, take this seriously. I just don't see it actually happening. So, with that being said, this video is already like 22 minutes long, and it's got technical difficulties, and I'm sorry. So, Leela just wants to say thanks for watching, and we're gonna go. Bye!